Ardra Nakshatra, a nakshatra that is ruled by Rudra Shiva, a nakshatra that represents thunderstorm, a nakshatra that means moist, freshness in the air, and even teardrop or your eyes becoming moist with tears. Ardra being the nakshatra of Rahu, and Ardra being a tamasic guna nakshatra, and a nakshatra that has a lot of Kal Bhairav energy associated with it, is definitely a nakshatra of transformation, emotional cleansing, clearance of trauma, addressing core issues of life, respecting the boundaries, a time of renewal, much needed destruction for construction, pain as a teacher, and Ardra is a nakshatra of science, analysis, and breaking the stereotypes. Naturally, this nakshatra has tremendously sharp energy. It's a Tikshana nakshatra. It can create a deep sensitive desire. It can bring technology as a primary driving factor in your life. But Ardra is very rebellious. It's very restless. It's Rahu, by the way. And Rahu, with the form of Lord Shiva, becomes Kal Bhairav. So if you pray to Bhagwan Kal Bhairav by chanting Kal Bhairav Ashtakam, well, Ardra Nakshatra will give you a lot of relief. So if you have moon or any planet in Ardra, and right now Jupiter is in Ardra and Venus has moved to Ardra. So this becomes a time where your business, your life becomes non-traditional and creates tremendous amount of positive energy. It creates a field, it creates success in the field of psychology, technology, AI, and when a planet that is very soft, a planet that represents Maya, a planet that is about material security, a planet that installs balance in life, the owner of Libra and Taurus, Venus, Shukra, a planet that is very feminine, watery energy, where it combines with the transformation of Rahu in Ardra Nakshatra. Well, this is going to create a lot of question, reforms, and lot of test of loyalty in relationship. Let's discuss Venus transit in Ardra in detail. Watch this video till the end to know more about your own ascendant and about your life and some remedies towards the end. But before that, do not forget to subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you and me can stay connected. Share this video among family and friends so that the word of astrology spreads. Write your views and experience in the comment section so that others can understand what Venus in Ardra means. Do you have a planet in Ardra Nakshatra? If yes, write down your planet that is in Ardra and your experience in the comment section. If you want to take my consultation, you can drop me an email or connect me on my phone number through WhatsApp or iMessage. The number and email ID is on the screen and in the description box. And if you want to book two types of reports, one is Karmadeepika and one is Bhagyadeipika. These are two report-based consultations. One is automated system generated, which contains Kundli PDF, detailed Kundli PDF, giving you comprehensive guidance on your life. Additional Lal Kitab as a bonus and numerology report as a bonus. That's Karmadeepika for you. Or if you want a manual intervention by me, if you want some remedies and an audio message that I will give it for you, you can book Bhagyadeipika. Karmadeepika and Bhagyadeipika link will be in the description box in the pinned comment, or you can contact my team on my email ID to book such reports. Now let's start. The emotional turbulence that the Venus in Ardra will bring in our life. Let's discuss that in detail. See, Ardra is a nakshatra which is unconventional. It is a storm, Rudra Shiva. And when Venus is going in Ardra, in the month of Shravana, when there is Jupiter in Ardra Nakshatra, it is going to create a lot of question and doubt in relationship. It is going to reveal a lot of secrets. There can be a lot of drama around your family life and areas of life ruled by Taurus and Libra in your birth chart. Naturally, this will be a time when you need your life partner or your loved ones, you may not get it. It may make you feel that you're fighting all alone. It's all about raw expression, no filter, which means that people who are in the social media, who are more active in people and public groups, should be careful. You may say something that may not be welcomed by people around you. With respect to career, you have to understand that Venus is beauty and Ardra is transformation. So any transformation of beauty as a career choice can be a good thing, can be a good career choice during this time. Say you are a fashion designer, you are a makeup artist, you work in fashion industry, you are a cosmetic surgeon, you are a consultant in the UI UX design, career will be booming. Tattoo artists, people who want to create career in something unique but still creative, well, it will work for you. On a traditional way, in a traditional job, you know that what is happening around the world. There are job cuts, there are restrictions. Beware of gossips, misinformation spreading around you, and trust your own instinct and validate all information that you receive during this time. AI, tech-related companies will show a lot of growth during this time, and positive energy will come through a lot of pain. So it's like creativity coming out of pain. For example, songs and poetry coming out of deep-seated emotion is a part of expression. Although Venus in Ardra is a kind of a transformation of luxury, but your investment in companies that are connected with luxury goods and luxury items may not produce positive results. You need to be careful because there is a Jupiter and Venus Graha Yuddha that will happen in Ardra Nakshatra. I will make another video, a short one, about Jupiter and Venus in Ardra as a Graha Yuddha. That means when they are at 1 degree difference. In relationship, Ardra inflicts wounds. I will give you an example. It can make you hear something, someone may say something else, and that will trigger some old memories. You may hear a song, listen to a song, maybe an event or one line of the song may trigger an emotional outburst. Be careful there because Rahu will make you feel unstable, insecure, and there can be lack of warmth. Maybe you will do something for someone, like you want to say cook food for some of your loved ones, but you do not get the appropriate reaction or response, and that troubles your mind. So Ardra forces you to compare, because the true nature of this nakshatra is to change and break the pattern. So if you're stuck in karmic patterns in your relationship, it will get resolved. Anything that is connected with sarcasm, you have to be careful. Mercury is retrograde, and a retrograde Mercury can actually create a lot of confusion, problems in words, in communication. Transformation should happen, but not in a way that hurts someone. Overthinking, mood swings, hidden fear, all this will be a problem when Venus travels Ardra Nakshatra. Having a Kundli in your pocket, in your phone, in your tablet will come handy, because whenever there is a transit and you are watching such videos, you can directly go to your horoscope and check how it is related to your own horoscope. How is the Dasha Mahadasha right now running in your life? And for that, you can book a Kundli PDF report, which is an elaborate report, a system-generated 300 plus pages report, which caters to your need of all the astrology data. It feeds you with not only your basic charts, but also detailed Shodash work chart, divisional charts, all the types of Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardashas, and also an overview of 10 years of your life with current year predictions. This gives you a great guidance and a bird's eye view of your life in the future, how the future holds for you, and you can decide for yourself whether you want to take that step that you are thinking of. So book your Kundli PDF today and keep the destiny in your own hands. You will get a bonus numerology section if you book our detailed Kundli PDF. For more types of PDF reports catering to different yogas, catering to all the 20-year analysis, 10-year analysis, check out the website. Now for ascendant-wise analysis, if Aries ascendant is considered, then Venus in Ardra will be in the 3rd house. This is more about your finances and marriage. You need to be careful. Your own decisions can be questioned. You may feel doubt and you will take certain decisions that are path-breaking, revolutionary, but sometimes outright impossible to execute. You need to have that practicality in mind. Relationship with siblings can come into question. For Taurus ascendant, your ascendant lord goes in the second house in Ardra. That means your own identity in your own family can be transformed. If your people love you, they may hate you. If people hate you, they may love you. The way people know you in your family, the way you utilize your funds and finances may change during this time. Travel is on the cards, and you may also see dental treatment happening or some facial corrections or surgeries happening during this time. This will impact a lot of people who are into dentistry or who are singers, because that's an art that transforms. For Gemini, Venus in Ardra in the first house is a kind of a testimonial that laziness will be harmful for you. You need to be very creative and you need to do, say, change your lifestyle, change your clothing style, change your hairstyle, and do something that is unique but still appealing. But ensure that you're not following the devilish way of dressing, devilish style of living, because you may get deviated into a very different kind of trajectory. You may start believing the devil is the god. Relationship and marriage can be a concern. There can be a lot of doubts that can come in your mind. Before saying something, close your eyes and think whether what you're going to say is right or wrong. Gratitude meditation is very much necessary. For Cancer ascendant, Venus in Ardra will move in the 12th house. The 12th house Venus is always good, but this time it can create excess expense and sometimes leisure travel or sometimes ego-based travel because you want to transform through shopping. Well, in certain cases, shopping can be healing, but only keep it limited because Maya actually never gives eternal happiness. It can give a temporary fix. But otherwise, Venus in 12th house will actually help a lot of people who are in the healing industry, who are nurses, and who wants to recover from acute health problems. For Leo, Venus in Ardra in 11th house changes how you deal with friendship, how people see you as a friend or even as an enemy. In this case, no matter how hard you try to prove yourself, people will believe what they want to believe. So in this case, forget what the world has to say. Go into a unified kind of mentality, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Help everybody, but don't expect anything from anyone. Your source of income can change during this time, and people involved in Venus-related activity will see new products, new things coming their way. It's a positive transformation for you and a much-needed relief after Mars Ketu in the first house. For Virgo ascendant, Venus will change your career. Venus will affect how you perceive or how you feel happy and stay connected in your workplace. You may start having this feeling that your designation needs to change, your promotion is due, you want to change your company, or people are not appreciating you enough. See, you have to be very practical during this time because for Virgo, Saturn is in the 7th house and Mars is in the 1st house. With Venus in Ardra, it can create a tremendous amount of restlessness and unnecessary delays. So what should you do? Go slow, take one step at a time and don't overreact. For Libra, your ascendant lord will be in the 9th house, representing change of faith. This is going to make you ask questions. This can destroy a relationship with your guru or with your mentors. And if your boss or supervisor is a lady, then this can create challenging situation in your career. What should you do? Be humble, take one step at a time, don't overreact, and do not try to prove a point unnecessarily. Be humble and accept the point of view of the other person also. Do not impose your own decisions on someone. For Scorpio, if you observe, Venus in Ardra will be in the 8th house, the biggest of the transformation for you because Venus is your 7th lord and 12th lord. It's a Viparit Raj Yoga, but it transforms your marriage and your equation with your in-laws. This is the time when you can go for joint assets with your life partner, but be careful. Ardra is transformation, but a very uneasy and a transformation that you may not prefer to have because it is not a happy-go-lucky, rosy transformation. It's a very violent change, which means you might be forced into taking certain decisions that you may not like. Addressing the elephant in the room is going to be the theme of Venus in the 8th house. If your marriage is already in trouble, be careful and respect your boundaries. For Sagittarius, Venus in Ardra is Venus in 7th house. Venus is your 50% of the Upachaya Lord, 6th and 11th Lord. So Venus in Ardra in the 7th house actually works in your favor because it brings balance through breaking the boundary and making you do something that is never seen before, never heard before, and which means you will be productive. After all, it's your 11th Lord in the 7th house. Gain from business is very much possible. But here, building joint assets with your spouse can be a little risky. If your Rahu in your own Kundli is positive, you will get positive results. But if Rahu in your own horoscope afflicts Venus, Mars, or is in a bad shape, then Venus in 7th house in Ardra can destroy marital bliss and peace of mind. In that case, you need to pray to Bhagwan Shukradev by chanting Shukra Bij Mantra. For Capricorn, Venus will be in the 6th house. The 6th house Venus is never good because it is in the Marankaraka Sthan. Bring it Ardra Nakshatra. It is a pure healing transit. It's not a transit of profit or gain, but it's a transit to create balance through radical transformation. Health-wise, you need to be very careful, especially if you have kidney or diabetes-related issues. Obviously, check your horoscope because the real outcome will come from your own Mahadasha. But as per the transit, this can create trouble in relationship, stomach-related issues, nutrition-related issues, hormonal imbalance can irritate you and can create mood swings. It can make you take certain decisions on the basis of short-sightedness or narrow-mindedness. This is the time when you should allow the energies of Saturn to expand your horizon, practice Akash Mudra, and discuss every decision with an elderly before you execute it. For Aquarius, Venus in Ardra will be in the 5th house, addressing the romance and the relationship and the expression side of life. This shows that your romance, your relationship is about to go in a big transformation and may cause breakups if you are in an extramarital relationship. Now, in case of Aquarius, Venus is a very important planet because Venus rules your 4th house and Venus rules your 9th house. When it goes in the 5th house, 9th Lord goes 9th from itself in Ardra, it transforms your luck and destiny and will also transform your house. So renovation is on the card, but this is something which you may not want to do, but you are forced. Go with the flow. For Pisces, Venus is in Ardra in the 4th house. So 4th house Venus represents change of mindset, change of comfort zone. Health of your mother can be impacted. You may not be a little comfortable because of Rahu being in the 12th house and you might feel the need to get away and sudden desire of relocating, changing your house. If you don't want that to happen in your life, change the direction of your bed, how you orient your sleep, your body. So for example, you sleep east-west, now you sleep north-south, or you switch. Instead of putting your head in the east, place your head in the west, and transform something in your house. Change the interiors, just shift the sofa set or shift something, change the color of the curtains. This will give you some relief because the change is what you will love. Traveling is on the cards. Now you see all the 12 ascendants, Venus will bring transformation this way or that way. Ardra is a nakshatra of Rudra Shiva and Venus is in a way Shakti. So praying to Shiva and Shakti, praying to Mata Durga and Bhagwan Shiva by chanting Om Namah Shivaya and praying to Devi by chanting Devi Suktam. Performing Rudra Bhishekam and Shiva Shakti Havan is another way of handling. Obviously, these Havans have to be performed by a learned guru, and if you know somebody, you can do that. If you want us to do, just contact us, get it done for you. Now, another way is to paint, be creative, express yourself in non-verbal way. You don't need to be very professional with that. Just paint and just don't publish anywhere. Write a poetry, write a poem, express yourself, allow the emotion to flow freely. And if still you are in any kind of depression, anxiety or trouble, maybe this is the time to contact a counselor, healer or astrologer so that you get to know the exact solution to your problem. Hope this helps. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste. I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there.